Hey Juventini, this is the All Juve cast. I'm Alberto. I'm going to bring you the news surrounding Juventus to Thursday, September 9th. And this one is all about our players returning from international duty and what Allegri may do with the big matchup coming up against Napoli. And I got a little sprinkle of something surrounding Vlahovic. All that on Juve today. All right out of the gate, Dybala tests negative for COVID, which is big after being in contact with someone who was positive at Argentina's camp. Dybala, of course, will continue to be monitored as we get close to the Napoli match. Chiesa is a big one. He is free of any muscle injury. Okay, so Chiesa has no muscular injury. However, Allegri still may choose to rest him versus Napoli and just not risk anything and make sure he can be 100% when he next takes the pitch for Juventus. So all eyes are going to be on whether or not Chiesa will face Napoli in this big match for Juventus, having only gotten 1 point out of the opening two matches. This Napoli one's big, and then of course we have Champions League and then Milan. So a couple of little tough stretch of schedule. So it's going to be interesting to see what Allegri chooses to do. Danilo and Sandro will be back in Turin, except it won't be until midday of Saturday, which is game day, with the game taking place at 6:30 p.m. there. Those two shall not be any part of the match by the looks of it, unless anything changes. But as of now, it doesn't look like Danilo or Sandro will be available. Delict and Rabiot have already returned and are back as of yesterday. Delict and Rabiot could very well be part of the starting lineups against Napoli, and I would expect them to be. Yeah, this is going to be an interesting one to see what Allegri is going to do. Moise Kean and Bernardeschi had both had solid performances against Lithuania yesterday. And look, I know that a lot of people right at the bat just want to say, well, it's Lithuania. They're terrible. Sure, Lithuania played bad, but it is never, ever a bad thing for players to put in good performances regardless of the opponent, because you can hope that they could just build off that and continue it going. We do continue to see a different player in Bernardeschi than we with the Azzurri than we do at Juventus. Moise Kean, however, Moise Kean could be very impactful for Juventus. He is a strong finisher, and he's playing. He looks like he's got a little bit of a chip on his shoulder. This could bode well for Juventus. Expect one, if not both, to possibly potentially be in the mix for the Napoli match going at it there. So interesting to see there and follow that story as it happens. It is still far too early, though, to kind of determine a starting lineup. And I'll show you why. With the news that we already have, especially with Danilo and Sandro, this is some of the projected lineups some of the media is putting out there. This is what we saw. Szczesny in goal. Quadrado, Chiellini, Delict, Sandro, McKennie, Locatelli, Rabiot, Bernardeschi, Kulusevski, and Morata. First of all, they've got Sandro in there. Sandro won't even return to Turin until midday of the actual match day. So I don't see that happening. The others, McKennie should probably be involved, but again, Locatelli's going to be, in my opinion, a lock. So Locatelli will be in there. Chiellini will probably play because he really didn't do a whole bunch with the Azzurri there. Should be fresh, good to go. You could even slot Bonucci in there. Quadrado's back should be okay to lock in there at that position. So it's really left back, up top. Kulusevski, Morata available, Bernardeschi. You have Moise Kean available. So Dybala will be available as long as he continues to have negative tests. So Allegri's got a lot of options, more than we thought we may potentially have earlier on in the international break. So it's not all that bad. Right now it's shaping up like he wants to go 4-4-2, but again, I feel Allegri's going to keep his cards close to his chest on this one, and we are probably not going to know exactly what he's doing until come actual match day. But it's nice to hear that some of the options are opening up. Of course, Danilo would be one I'd probably like to have in there against Napoli, but we will see. We should still have a very, very strong lineup. And also, it should be noted Napoli will be playing their third string goalkeeper. Okay. He's going to be getting a test. We have to test him. We have to go after that keeper. That's going to be key for Juventus. We need to pile some pressure on, pile some shots, and really make it difficult for him and see if he could stand the test. Last, certainly not least, Vlahovic has got a new deal with Fiorentina coming up that apparently he should be signing anytime soon. Why does this even matter? Well, it's no secret that Juventus rates a player quite a bit and is a potential future target of theirs. There would be a release clause. So you would now know what it could potentially take to bring Vlahovic to the team, and that release clause is set at 80 million euros. There you have it. There's the news surrounding Juventus for today, Thursday, September 9th. Hope you enjoyed the video. Drop all your thoughts and comments on all the news I've given you as we get close to that Napoli match. And don't forget, we're going to have a pre-match day live here, as we always do on match days. It'll be 5:30 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, 8:30 a.m. Eastern Time. And it's going to be live right here on YouTube. And you can take part in the chat and join us on the show. Like the video, subscribe to the channel, and always, always, Forza Juve, fino alla fine. Ciao.